Hey guys, it's Victor, the Volvo Victor here, working at Hunter Volvo in Hendersonville, North Carolina. Just wanted to go over some quick things. Here is the old. I'm in an S60 cross country. This would be similar to your S60s, your XC60s that are 17 and later, as well as your V60 and S60 models. Now this is the old design and the old trim. We've got a new updated platform that we've been built the cars on. I'm going to go over some things with the Census and the onboard dash screen. What I'm going to do is set up navigation. So what I'm going to do here is you can see the navigational screens here located. You've got your compass point here as east, and then what the range and the ratio, half a mile is what this is currently set to. Now you can see the different roads that are on here. This is at a 3D navigation point. But I'm going to show you how to pretty much set up a home address as well as search for an address. So what we're going to do is go to this top right wheel, press OK, changes and now goes into guidance, navigation menu. We're going to set destination. Currently we don't have a home address, but I'm going to set his address here. So make sure that the state is the correct state that you're at. I'm in North Carolina, so it automatically auto-populates North Carolina because of location. Select city. I'm going to hit that OK button here again, press the OK or the menu button here, and it brings me to this right here. It's got a list of cities alphabetically ordered. Now I could always just search for them, but I'm going to go ahead and spell it out. I'm going to turn the wheel. You can see it on my right hand here. I'm just turning the wheel, and it's letting me pick what I would like. So I'm going to go ahead and set this as the dealership. H. Now it starts adjusting everything. It does a preset. You can't really see it on the camera, but the reason why it's skipping over is it knows that there's certain towns here in North Carolina, and it's not going to let me just have a full set of letters to be able to spell whatever the heck I want. E. It's going to go again. I don't see on the right, so I'm going to go to N. All right, Hendersonville. So just keep scrolling, and you can see that I can go to more or I can go over. If I press the over button, it brings me into this screen. I'm going to go to Hendersonville. I'm not in Henderson, I'm in Hendersonville. All right, now for the street address. Now this is without the numbers. I know you see numbers there, but just without the numbers. We do have First and Second Avenues, a good amount of them. But I'm going to go to, I need to do Asheville Highway. So scroll over to the A. S. Almost there. H. Getting closer. E. Okay, so now it's brought it over everything I've got. Asheville Highway, Old South Asheville Highway. I'm on Asheville Highway. So I selected by pressing that menu button again, the OK. Now the next fill I got to fill out is the house number or number of a building or whatever else you have. So I can either scroll, but you can do this as well, like the old flip phones when you text on them. I can type in 2520. My 2520 Asheville Highway. Press menu to select what I want. All right. Now there's no junction because I've given it the house number. If I didn't give a house number and I need to make a junction in a corner of something that I didn't know the exact house number, it would then get me there by that. Now I'm going to set a single destination, not add as a waypoint. The only time you would add as a waypoint would be if you already had a navigation destination set and you needed to add a waypoint to stop. Say you wanted to stop at Wendy's on the way to visit Grandma and Grandpa, or if you needed to stop at a Walmart and pick up craft goodies since it is close to Halloween. One way or the other, it's just setting an additional waypoint. There's no navigation set, so I don't need to set as a waypoint. Now I could do it from the first screen, even though I don't have an itinerary just yet. But what I could do is set as multiple waypoints so that it already plans out the route. There's information. There is information about the selected locations that tell me in the area, what's around the area for POIs. And then I can save this location. You can do that already, but if you're trying to set a destination to go somewhere, you simply just set single destination.
The route is being calculated.
and you can hear it's
Please
all of a
proceed
sudden.
to the highlighted route.
Now there's a green tack where it shows a stop symbol, not the play or pause symbol. It's a stop. That's what that square means, saying that I've already reached my destination. But up at the top right corner here, you see the time of arrival based on the time that I've got. That focus a little bit. There we go. And I'm at 150 feet to the destination and where that GPS land point is. So if I'm here at this screen, what I can do now is I can press the menu again, which brings me to menu navigation. I can have it repeat the voice guidance, cancel guidance, or itinerary or route. I can set another destination. That's where you'd use that add waypoint. But what I'm going to do right now is go into the itinerary, and it shows I have this here, and I'm going to go down to, I can add clear itinerary, add another waypoint, or start guidance, in case it hasn't started just yet for you. So by hitting that menu button here, it's brought me to this screen, and it's saying information, delete, move in list, or save. I'm going to save this. We do it for all of our Volvo cars, as well as in our Subarus, as we are a Subaru and Hyundai lot. But I want my customers to know that they can find a way back. It's already located in here. And I'm going to go ahead and store the location. I'm not saying it's home because it's not a home address. I'm leaving that for my customers when they purchase this beautiful car. So the name of it, I'm going to change it. And I need to change everything on it. Oops. By pressing this exit button or a back button, it's got that little back curve right there. I'm going to press it and it's going to back and it's going to start deleting everything. Whoops. Went too far and I hit back again. Alright. Let's just start going back. Alright, now it's left me this screen. Now I'm going to show you this one. So if I press, I'm going to press, and you can watch my finger at the bottom, but press H, and I press it twice to get to the H. And I do it pretty quick. I can't just sit there and play with it. I know U is 2 presses. U. And two presses again. 1 press for T. And I just let it sit there and time out, and it will. 2 presses for E. And you understand the concept here. Whoops. So if you make this mistake where you've done it too slow, it'll show you that you've selected the letters. Just back up and delete. Press it 3 times for R. And then the space, I have to go down to select it. Or I might be able to hit info. Nope. Looks like I can't. Oh, 1 is the, I'm sorry, 1 is the space. So I'm going to press 1. It's going to offer that space for me. If I press it again, I can get like hyphens, colons, periods, you name it, different symbols. And then I'm going to do Volvo V O L V O. Alright, so once I'm done, it brings me back to the screen here and it shows that it's highlighted the OK. I'm going to go ahead and hit the OK here, and now it's saved as that. Now you can save as different categories if you want. You can make new categories, change the icons. I usually change it to this here. I'm going to go ahead and set it for the icon that has a car. There's a bunch of other ones on here. I guess I could change it to. But you can pretty much make your own destinations and POIs. You got a favorite restaurant that just doesn't know, or something that you want to quick save it as. You can set it by these different icons. But I'm going to do the car since we are a car dealership. And I'm going to change the name of this category. It's got a bunch of numbers, the time, the date. This is a little more intuitive. You don't have to do this every time. It's just helpful and helps out. I'm going to go ahead and put dealership. Again, I find it a little easier for me to do it this way than doing the spin the dial, but if it makes it easier for you guys, you're not doing it fast enough and you're getting frustrated, there's that option as well. So here's something. So I waited. You notice how R and S are on the same number here. I wait for the letter to close out, and then I press it again and get to where I need to keep going. I'm going to do this. It's going to happen the same thing for ship. I'm just going to go ahead and wait once I see that change. Whoops. So what happens if you go past it? Keep pressing, it'll just cycle through everything again for you. Okay. And now I just go down to save. Right there, once I'm done, I'm going to hit save, and it's saved the location. So now, I'm going to cancel the guidance and pretend like we're back at the main screen. I went too far back. Cancel guidance. Give me the option to resume guidance, I can. But you notice it's back to the original screen. There's that, it got rid of that little pinpoint, and we're back to a clear screen. If I didn't cancel guidance and I go driving around, it's going to keep trying to direct me back to the location I have. So make sure if you're got location and it hasn't cleared out, or you didn't shut the car off and you got to where you need to be, just make sure you go back through and cancel guidance. You can also do this by going here and giving the direction. So I can press this. Navigation. Okay. That's probably how the new platform is. Let me do this. Start route guidance. You can see it prompts me for different things I can say.
The route is being calculated.
Okay, so I went back to the previous one because I could resume it. Now watch as I do this again. I'm going to push this button in. Cancel route guidance.
Are you sure you want to cancel route guidance?
Yes.
Canceling route guidance.
Guys, when I use this push to talk button, I want you to understand that I'm waiting for the beep and then a second afterwards. If it asks you something and you say it before the beep happens or while the beep is happening, it's not going to understand you. So you got to have some patience to use that. The purpose for this is so that you can do it while driving and not have to take your eyes off the road. You can tell it what to do. I know you're thinking, well, I have to go look at what the prompts are. It usually understands when you can get close to it or some of the words part of it right. Well, that concludes that for right now. You do the same thing. You'd set it as home if you needed to, or set any other destinations you want to store or save. Now, if you wanted to go looking for this in your navigation, you can go to your itinerary, and I can add another waypoint. This is still going off. Let me see if I can get out of this. So if you press and hold the exit button, it brings you to the multi-radio screen, which is, or multi-media screen, which allows you to essentially get to all these buttons without having to push them. You can go here. It's another way of doing things in case a button malfunctions for you for any reason. Not going to happen. If you do have that happen, please come see us at Hunter Volvo on 20 Asheville Highway of 2520, Hendersonville, North Carolina, or contact your local dealer. It's just a defect or something that's been worn in, so you want to make sure that's taken care of. Now I'm going to go back to navigation and try to set anything else I can. If I spin the wheel here to the right, it's going to change the ratio of the map on the current screen. I had a customer today who wanted to get off of 3D and be 2D, and I will show you how to do that in a later video. All right, thanks guys for watching, and watch for part 2 on how to adjust how the map looks.